Cohh, as someone who finds it difficult to read large blocks of text without one word, sentence blurring into the other. Having a program that could read it out for me, or include it in the game as an accessibility option would be a great boon for me.
So Mr. AJ Bear, there's a reason that the program I've made is not public. And that's because unfortunately the program that I made OCRs the screen, takes that text and sends it to 11 Labs, where 11 Labs then processes it and then sends it back to me. So the problem with that is, Digital Ribs, get out of here. I know you're an idiot just for saying that. So basically the problem is every time you send that text to 11 Labs, it is using my account and charging me per word. So that is not, I'm not going to give that to you for that reason. It costs me hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month to use this when I use it. So like it's not feasible, unfortunately. Yeah. All right, enough jib jabbery. We got things to explore. Oh, this is the room we were in earlier. Yeah, this is the barred door. Cool. Okay, I think we're all set. And we got the thing we needed. Perfect. Oh. Is Amelia Tyler on today's day F? Yes. Am I enjoying the game up to now? How would you rank it 1 to 10? I don't really do 1 to 10 rankings, but I do have a thoughts video up. So if you want to know exactly how I'm feeling about the game, just hit cohh.tv/OW2 thoughts. Yep. Can you tell Cohh he misunderstood my message and I meant it as in general? Oh, you're just wanting a general program that reads on-screen text? You know that Windows has a built-in version of that, right? The on-screen reader. If that's what you're looking for, you can just use that. I thought you were talking about mine. Yeah. You didn't know that? Yeah, definitely look for that. There's an Windows narrator is a thing. Yep, it's an accessibility thing. Yep. Definitely check it out. It might help you a lot. No, the thing that mine does, mine goes a little bit further because it sends it to a website to make it so the stuff it reads out sounds believable. Makes it sound like it's a person talking. That is not what Windows Narrators does. Windows Narrator just reads it out in like a default voice, just word, which is fine if it's just you, right? You don't need voice acting for you. But the system that I designed is so it would kind of be a little bit more immersed with the stream. So, which is of course not needed in most situations. So yeah, that's where we are with that. Have we done this? Yes. Yes, we have. We're gonna go here. Am I an extension of ChatGPT? No. No, we don't. We stand accessibility in this house? We do. We absolutely do. Big fan of accessibility here. Mm-hmm. Oh, friendly? Friendly. Good. Oh, yeah, this was that little place we found earlier that led us to this area. So now we're going to go through here and go down.
Friend. Reckon there might be a few loose raptidons wandering around.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us.
All right, we're going to go this way. Is that a crab? Oh. What are you doing over here? That's a little weird. Huh. Let's follow the road. Wait, do you still want to talk?
can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Dude, I think this guy is very, very bugged. He keeps telling me that he wants to talk to me, but he's got nothing to say. I don't know how I can clear that. I'd really like to. Oh, dude. This is that stuff that corrodes our healing ability. Is there anything here we want? Whoa.
Must be at least a few usable parts in here. Aha! Oh, it's warped. Just like everything else.
What are you doing here, dude? Hi.
Hello there.
Hello.
You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris?
Just a bit of scrap. Nothing complete. Can I ask why?
Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our automechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Anti's bombs sure take their toll, don't they?
What exactly are you trying to convert your mechs to do?
Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it.
Quote,
To any of us.
filled Westport's needs, and he's a protectorate. Such is the way of war.
True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of...
Dan has the same problem with the
anything.
companion thing? Okay, cool.
And now here I am, digging through scrap for parts. But I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand?
Where was this convoy of mechs headed?
Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the Automech Repair Center to the south of here. The center is... Say, you don't work for Antis, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence.
I assure you I am not.
Fair enough. As I was saying, the Automech Repair Center is south of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center, hence my need to scavenge.
Were these all damaged by Auntie's attack?
Yes and no. The bomb certainly took a fierce toll, but I suspect these were all in various states of disrepair even before Anti's offensive, which has made sorting out where to begin my efforts here rather difficult. There should be a manifest somewhere, but it's nowhere to be found. Nor are the troopers who should have been escorting this. Where are their bodies?
Perhaps the escort turned traitor and set the bombs themselves. They've been killed by white creatures and dragged off?
The only species in these parts that would pose such a threat to an armed escort squad would be crabbles. But the guard at Westport has always made a point of culling them with automechs so they don't get out of hand.
And it must have been some new horror deployed by Aunties.
That is more than likely a safe wager. Who knows what kind of new terror they faced at the end of their lives.
Been a pleasure. Gotta go.
Likewise. And
Okay. Eris, who I've seen lots of these today, but I will go ahead and just address it now. Eris says, did Cohh react for a few seconds about the Emeru stuff? I made a few tweets about it, but here's what I'll say. I don't know Emeru, but I know that she seems like a very nice person, and that I know she's gone through a really rough period lately. And I know that SA is insanely important, has to be addressed, and should be the focal point of making sure everyone involved, especially victims, are properly get what they need to move on with their lives. There. That being said, I don't feel that people's personal lives should ever be monetized and made into content. I do not like the idea of exposing DMs in a show format that is monetized. I feel that publicly shaming people is a binary. You either are okay with it and you let all the misfires happen, or you are not okay with it and you say this stuff should be handled properly behind closed doors, professionally, and most importantly, with the victims being the center of attention, being the most important perspective. But I absolutely abhor the idea of, let me show you all the DMs that makes this person terrible, and then that person go, let me tell you why that person's wrong and why they're a piece of shit. and then having the peanut gallery of casters
some water
pulling up
before
those
you
clips and
crumble.
commenting on which side they're on, and this whole thing is disgusting and shouldn't be allowed on the platform. It's disgusting. And it is, and this is not a slight at all on Emeru. As a victim, I get it. But I mean, I don't like any of this stuff on the platform. Like it has the MTV started doing this drama life shit, and it took over MTV. So what do? They made MTV 2. And MTV 2 is still around 20 years later. And what does MTV 2 do? It does all the shit they made MTV for, which was just music. So what I'd love to see is, okay, Twitch brought in all that RL drama stuff. It is now, the platform has absorbed it, becomed it. Now we need a Twitch 2. But at this point, I don't even know if I want Twitch to own Twitch 2. But we need the gaming MTV 2. That's what we need. And I don't know how it's going to form. I don't know where it's going to come from, but it is a giant glaring need right now. The world needs a Twitch 2. There are so many of us that want nothing more than to escape all of this shit. What about Kick? Kick is a gambling front. Kick is not an option for anyone who is a professional. Kick is not a gaming platform. It is a gambling advertisement run by a multi-billion-dollar gambling company. There's no advertising on Twitch. Their split is crazy because all it does is lose money every single day. Well, actually, it probably makes money because it's funneling all its viewers into its gambling site to rip all the money away from them. So, no, Kick is not an option for anyone paying attention or anyone wanting to do this streaming thing properly. It's a quick buck from a gambling site. That's all Kick is. It came from a terrible place, and it will always have come from a terrible place. And to put it bluntly, it has some terrible people on it, and they're fine with that. So again, Kick, for anyone that's paying attention, for anyone serious about game streaming, Kick is not an option. It's not an option. What about YouTube? YouTube gaming essentially died when Fwiz left. Fwiz was the soul of YouTube gaming. Lester Chen actually almost carrying that torch, but he decided to go on to more lucrative things. But no, YouTube gaming, just like Facebook gaming, is dead. It hasn't had a meaningful pilot in years. Yeah. So, but anyway, that's literally all I'm gonna say on this. And I do want to end this by saying, my heart goes out to Emeru, because holy shit, what that nice girl has had to deal with in the last month of her life is astounding. And I am in envy of her mental fortitude in what she is doing, because that's not a road I would take in the same situation. And it takes strength and it takes a lot of courage to do what she's doing. So I do want to end by saying I cannot like the way it was gone about, but still fully be committed to the process and perspective, and then that's the purpose and perspective, and that's where I am with that. So yeah, the thing that I want to add here, and I do not in a second think this is Emeru's case, but we have to remember this exact process is what got Chris Avallone fired from Dying Light 2, and it came out later that the people who accused him were not only false about it, but they outright lied and had to make a public apology about it. So like that happens too. That's what also happens when you are okay with people just airing their dirty laundry. That's what happens. And it ruins people's lives. So it's like, it's kind of like if not to get into it, but it kind of goes like, how do you feel about the death penalty? If there's one mistake, shut down the whole thing. That's kind of how I feel about that stuff too. Like it's just,
goes there?
Humans are not good enough for that. You know, we're not quite there as a species. Yeah. So anyway, that's it. I am officially done. I'm going to keep this about gaming, just like I like to. That's all I'm going to say about it. So if anyone else sees anyone asking chat about it, just like you have been up until this point today, just let them know. We're just gonna focus on this as much as we can. All right, let's go.
By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Step aside. I'm approved to enter.
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're
Back
lucky.
to the game. Dude, I'd never talk about this stuff if I didn't have
lose
to.
our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak.
Man, I need some science. The fact that I don't have a lot of science and I'm like a professor is kind of a travesty. Everyone all right?
Nothing too bad. Aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth, and headaches. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
How's the game so far? Worth the buy? I'm really enjoying this game. Yeah, oh, I like how did that change color? I think it did. Yeah, I'm having a great time in this game. It's like everything I liked in Outer Worlds 1 and more.
You sure do go through ammo, don't you? Not to worry. We can always craft us more.
It's awesome. Can we actually take things here, or is it all stealing?
Outsider.
What kind of build am I going for? I don't really know yet, to be honest. Yeah. I'm kind of just playing the game. I'm not doing anything specifically. Oh, it is stealing. I mean, we could just kill everyone. What's this thing? Oh, God. Those are the coffins they hang people in. Okay, all of a sudden I'm a lot more inclined to kill everyone here. The heck is this? Don't they get mad for having a weapon out? Nope. I don't care. You can put it away if you want to, though. We're just exploring right now. I have no idea where I'm going. Is this better than Avowed? For me, yes. This game is much more of a finished picture than I feel like Avowed was. Yep. Subdivisor Dimitri Cantwell.
Did the authorities send you? Did my torrent of messages finally convince them of the vast crab-like dangers near at hand?
Oh,
what a relief.
no.
In here, I thought myself dismissed as a loon.
No one sent me. I'm just... Avoid eye contact and back away slowly. No one sent me. I'm just passing through.
Good. Then it's not too late for you to turn back. You must
Appreciate
have
it,
spied
Yu-Gi-Oh.
those nefarious crabbles, roiling, rippling, bubbling, and churning out in the water. No one at the facility believes me, but I've seen it with my own eyes. Crabble numbers have swelled as they gather to defy us. A consortium, nay, an army.
This voice acting is incredible. You might have a legitimate cause for alarm. Thank you, my friend.
You actually believe me? No, stranger. Thank you. With your confidence and support, I believe the Crabble threat can and will be defeated. Remain strong, and together we will outlast the Crabble.
You know anything about the Automech? I mean, they're literally under attack by Auntie, but, you know, that's fine. You know anything about the Automech parts?
Don't trouble me with automechanical matters. That life is behind me. Ask the Quartermaster at the repair facility. Assuming she hasn't been devoured by Crabbles.
How is your Crabble problem?
Getting better, I think. The Crabbles have seemed less menacing of late. Maybe our resolve has worn down their warlike spirit. Or maybe they're just biding their time.
Maybe. That was more great voice acting. They really, dude, they nailed the voice acting in this game. Like, I knew it would be good, but goddamn. I don't think we've met a character yet that I haven't thought was fine. Do you really have to crank handle? Wait. You have to crank handle this elevator? That's amazing. Coggers! That's right. Why doesn't Cohh ever respond to TikTok? I'm still, first of all, I'm still learning TikTok. Second of all, we have, let's see. Although it looks like I may only have 45 viewers, we have about 6,000 on Twitch and about 1,000 on YouTube. So I pay attention to those chats too. I'm talking to those guys too. How long do you think games are going to be able, or how long do you think until games have almost perfect lip syncing? Oh, that's going to be a good whiles off. Everyone does animations differently right now, so that's more dependent on like what animation system that devs are using. 10K nearly on Twitch. Wait, what? What did my thing hang? Oh! Yeah, we actually have 9,500 on Twitch and 1,200 on YouTube. My bad. Yeah. My tracking software needed a bump. Cool. Well, there you go. What I meant to say is, yeah, 3K actual viewers and 6K bots. That's right. So real quick, do we have any bots in chat today? If you could just hit us with a co-bot, if you're a sub, I'd appreciate it. Just let us know you're here. You know, it'd be fun. Oh yeah, we definitely have some bots in chat today. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh man. Oh, we got a lot of bots in chat today. Beep bop boop. Am I right, my friends? Beep bop boop.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures.
Uh-oh. Marshal Donaldson and Chief Mechanist Woodrow Contos.
What in the name of the architect? Oh, right. My guards told me to expect a new arrival, right before our chief mechanist decided to harangue me with the latest on our catastrophe.
Marshal, you're acting as though I'm not standing here auguring the impending doom of this facility.
Woodrow, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy, to receive your senseless jawing, but not today.
Jeez.
Perhaps this outsider can assist where you've failed. I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it.
His voice fits this character's face perfectly. We're gonna investigate your facility, see that everything's in working order.
Well, prepare to be disappointed. We've got a gas leak, if the color of the sky hadn't already informed you.
Yep.
Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals, though we may not last long if we fail to repair the uranium leak.
And you want someone to patch it up, ideally someone disposable.
I wouldn't have put it in those terms, but I appreciate someone who speaks their mind.
Ouch.
The Vox relay station needs our automechs. But until that leak is fixed, this facility is a target for the sport of Auntie's armaments. Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype Zeranium shield. Whoever uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate.
I'll see what I can do.
What did I tell you, Woodrow? The situation's well in hand.
Marshal, those automechs have been corrupted with uranium. I can't even cogitate on what they're capable of if we lack the time or resources to approach this rationally. Should they go berserk, we may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims. We'd be branded as traitors.
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier Montelli why his defenses are grounded. And you can do so personally, in the comfort of his office.
Montelli? I rescind my objection. May the delicate workings of the paradigm point us toward a better way.
There's a good fellow. Cleave to your loyalty, and it will never steer you wrong.
What a terrible thing to say. Is that plate armor? Is that what it looks like? Hold on. Dude, that looks awesome. Ooh. If the wearer drops below 30% health, a smoke bomb is dispensed at their location. Has a 10-meter cooldown, which reduces based on your sneak skill. Yo. Let's try that. Companions gain 20% damage resistance while the player's below 50% health. Hell yeah, bro. Let's go. Cool. All right. 10-meter cooldown? No, I think it was 10 minutes, wasn't it? Was it 10 minutes? As a 10M cooldown, which reduces based on your speak skill. So I think it's 10 minutes. Yeah, maybe. Oh. Oh. Hi.
Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting the lack of new faces.
Does a CohhCarnage know about the cool gun in his ship that
CohhCarnage.
scales with his level?
I would assume that's the gun I see behind the 11 lockpicking thing. There's an 11 lockpicking thing, if that's what you're talking about.
Faces
I do
around
not
here
have that.
since supplies stopped arriving. And then you walk in. Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend the Quartermech here.
Quartermech, that's really what you're calling it?
Quartermaster Automechanical or Automechanical Quartermaster are a
Her hair is so
mouthful no
detailed. Her
matter
hair
how
is
you
great.
spin it. And I despise inefficiency. Excuse the mess, by the way. Auntie gave us a pummeling a few weeks back. The old wardens paid the price. Where their courage faltered, a little mental refreshment should do just the trick.
I noticed you haven't paid the same price.
When the attack unfolded, I was fixing the automechanicals who laid down their gears in our defense. Our leaders failed to do the same, which makes them more cowardly than an automech. I did my part to uphold the Protectorate. Can they say the same? Now what'll it be?
Damn. I'm looking for some parts to reprogram combat mechs. Have anything like that?
You'd think that a fully stocked automechanical repair center would have automech parts, and 9 times out of 10 you'd be spot on. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently, right around the time the Quartermech completed a routine inventory.
Where was the Quartermech working at the time?
You're not implying the Quartermech is somehow responsible, are you? I'd hate for the big guy to get in trouble.
An automech cannot be held accountable for the folly of mankind.
All right, that's good news, I believe. You go on and find.
Oh,
your
11
parts while I
lockpicking's
ponder the
impossible?
mystery of what was just said.
Look for an alternative.
Delphinia's lab would be the place to search.
Oh.
We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were present and accounted for.
Standard Earth Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search of the premises, Commander. Those parts are bound to turn up somewhere.
Are you acquainted with Delphinia? She's a scientist on loan from the Vox Relay, helping with the Zeranium leak and all.
We haven't met, but sounds like I gotta fix that.
Delphinia is not very nice. Or maybe she just doesn't like me personally. Anyway, she's very talented, and I'm glad she's helping out. And I'm never going within 10 feet of her again. Best of luck in your search. Let me know if I can be of assistance.
Ambient Zeranium levels are higher than average, but within acceptable ranges. State your business.
You don't happen to recall misplacing any critical automechanical parts, do you?
This unit is incapable of misplacement. All transported goods are relocated in accordance with this unit's given directives.
Well, it was worth a shot.
May this unit be of further assistance? All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to take things too literally. Maybe try phrasing the request differently.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable.
Please let me just buy stuff.
Current inventory indicates 0 copies of item designated stuff. Transaction halted.
I see. It's mislabeling stuff as a specific request. I'll have to add additional linguistic support for collective nouns. Look, for now, just use the phrase initiate commerce. It's what I used during the initial testing.
Initiate commerce.
Initiating commerce.
Oh. A hover drone? Yeah. Hell yeah. 2 decryption keys. Yoink. Ziranium infused. Fires depleted Ziranium rounds that cause target to take progressively more damage from this weapon. Can also fire longer in tactical time dilation. Auto mechanicals will take no damage and instead will become overcharged, gaining speed and power? Okay. The problem, like, I hate this. I don't know if I have these things. I need to know if I have these, so I know if I should buy them. Do I have the repeating rifle shock barrel or the repeating rifle micro reflex sight? Hold on, wasn't there a workshop in here? Oh, wait, I can just...
Soon, I hope.
Being anyway. Sure.
Okay, so I don't have either of those. Great. Maybe it just doesn't let you buy them if you have them.
Greetings, potential customer. State your business. Initiating
Okay. Boom. Boom. That's what we wanted. I don't want the actual things. I only want the units. Okay, cool. Great. Okay. So now if I talk to you.
No offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone. Anyway, sure.
Great. Okay. We're getting there. Hello, Shadow. Okay, this gun seems like it could be kind of wild. Let's go back to our ship real quick, because I want to see if we can upgrade this little gun here. Hey, Brand Turnal dude, congratulations, man.
Just wanted to say, Cohh, that I am officially cancer-free as of yesterday. Your streams plus my Steam Deck got me through chemo the last 2 years.
Congrats to you, dude. Way to kick cancer's ass, man. Way to kick cancer's ass.
Well, what are you waiting for? Take those little fleshy paws of yours and smack them together for me.
What is a trajectile? Is that like a projectile? I don't know.
Soluble, insoluble, and inconsolable.
Dude, I love it so much.
Auntie's choice sweet. An edible sedative that tastes good too. Auntie's choice antibiotics cures most infections overnight.
Finally, a weapon that learns to get better so you don't have to. Level 1. But wait. How do I level it? I mean, I'm much higher level. This unassuming gun acquires experience as you use it. Oh. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay. Huh. Okay, I need a barrel for a repeating weapon. Oh, and I don't even know what kind of weapon that is. But I need a barrel for a repeating weapon. I don't have any of those yet. Let's go look. Turn off the option you turned on that weapons only show base stats instead of the perks resulting in the change. Oh, I thought it showed both. Is it only showing the first? Oh, hold on. So it's 18 and 22 now. 18 times 3 and 22. Shoot, where was it? Did I just go by in the last area? I think I did. Tooltip. I want DPS, not damage, first of all. Show base item stats off. Okay. Let's try that. Actually, no, I think I do want damage. Yeah. 19 and 24. Okay. I still don't understand how we were getting like 70 at some point with our stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wow. By Spacer's choice. That could be cool. Okay, what about you? Oh my god. The aimer is the moon thing and the end of the gun is the hat that he wears? Bro. What is life? Oh, it is rapid fire. I mean, it's full auto. I can hold the mouse down. But interesting. How much does it do? 24. Okay, well hopefully maybe we gotta level it up or something. Gotta get some kills. Let's go over to here. Yeah, I wonder how much we gotta level this thing.
Of us at Auntie's Choice. Your so-called superiors would have you believe we're unscrupulous interlopers.
Interloper!
The very bread off your plate. Tut tut! No! Nothing could be farther from the truth. Listen to your auntie. They say they offer you direction, meaning, purpose. We say that's a fancy way of stating you're their slave. They say you're part of a community. We say you're just part of the herd. At Auntie's Choice, we respect the individual. We're providers, liberators, spreading free trade and self-betterment throughout the galaxy. As the head of our corporation, I'm here to tell you personally, it's never too late to rebrand and start anew. Join us, embrace
Sad I can't get that gun.
Revel in choice. Auntie's Choice.
Okay, back to business. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly, through talent or guile.
I love that the dude that does all of this, ooh, uninitialized key card. I love that he sounds like Zap Brannigan. It's so happy.
Oh. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
Oh. Oh, right there, yeah.
Prudence dictates. We cherish all we have and defend it.
Get that wall, bro. Tropico vibes? A little bit, yeah. A little bit. Always check your turlets. The hell is this? Okay.
Apologies, this unit's conversation module is functioning intermittently. Hello. Come here often. Goodbye. This unit, enjoy our banter.
Outsider?
Whoa. Is there new stuff here? I don't think so. No, that's normal. Yeah, and they don't have any... This is all the stuff we've already had. Okay. Maybe.
Oh, that ridiculously catchy number was sponsored by the Department of Invasive Marketing. Just try to get it out of your head. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Protectorate Dragoon. Ooh. I've managed to consolidate the waveform down to a point where it can be generated by a handheld device, but I need something to project a field using it. One enterprising fellow suggests that the catalytic amplifiers used in Dragoon automechs might serve, and the idea has merit. I'll speak to the marshal about it in the morning. Note to self, one of the automechanicals wandered into my lab, picked up a crate of supplies, couldn't decide where to set them down again, and just gave up. Later I felt the vibration so hard the dust shook down from the ceiling. Must keep an eye on their behavior. Did they drop it over the wall or something? Interesting. Uranium in its natural state is less concentrated and seemingly less hazardous. Long-term effects on automechanical circuitry and living tissue are inconclusive.